Hello gorgeous souls, I hope this finds you well and happy on this Sunday. I hope you're having a really lovely weekend. I hope you're taking time for you, taking time out to do things that you love to do. And thank you for joining me today. And being the Sunday, this is a message from an Archangel. And I'll be honest, the week, because of what's going on in our dining room, it's been so hectic. I hadn't been aware of the Archangel coming forward to greet you for today. But yesterday, if you remember, if you joined me yesterday, your message for your well-being was about the Stellar Gateway chakra right above our heads. And the Archangel connected to the Stellar Gateway is Archangel Metatron. And as I talked about that, I realized, oh, this is the Archangel coming forward on Sunday to greet everybody. And I love it when you get synchronicities. So as I was going to bed last night and I was tuning into his energy, because I love to show you an image. I think it can be really helpful to put an image with the name. So I knew that I would find an image in the deck of cards that I keep in this beautiful bag. So one thing was they were going to prompt me to talk about keeping your oracle cards in a pouch or a bag, or maybe you have a scarf to wrap them up in. If you've got many, like I have, I've got many decks of cards. So some do live in the boxes, otherwise I forget which deck of cards is which. Morning, darling one. But the cards that you use regularly, you pop them in a little pouch or a bag, because you're creating the energy connected to the oracle cards that is more in an alignment with you. If you keep them in the box, they're still remaining connected to the energy of the person who created the oracle card. So if you've got a nice little pouch, a little bag or something you can pop your favorite oracle cards in, then do so. So this is the deck of cards, Archangel Oracle by Doreen Virtue. And I've probably had this deck of cards for getting on for 20 years. Now, if you've got a deck of cards that you use regularly, like for instance, the cards that I use regularly for my clients, I would renew that deck of cards because they gradually become sticky and tatty. And I don't want that energy that I'm giving on to my clients. But this deck of cards I really just use for myself. So, and I absolutely love them. The Archangels by Doreen Virtue. You might still be able to get hold of them. I don't think they're still in print anymore, but they are really, really beautiful. And this particular deck of cards was really helpful for me as I was really wanting to learn more about the Archangels and understand who they were, who was what Archangel, what they did, what were their attributes. And I would pull a card from this deck every day, take it to work. And when I had a moment, I would just pull it out of my pocket and go, okay, this is Archangel, blah, blah, blah. This is the message. So it really helped me to learn and retain that information. So I was learning more about the Archangels, who they are and what they do. Anyway, so as I'm tuning into Archangel Metatron this morning, and I open my deck, I open the bag, and the first one is Metatron, and I love that. So let me read the message on the card for you. It says prioritize. Archangel Metatron is saying for you, focus your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Now, what I was also getting with this is why sweat the small stuff? There's so much going on and we spend so much time on social media. We get sucked in, we get sucked into other people's dramas, we get sucked into negativity that's going on around, and that pulls our energy down. And Metatron is saying for us to be the best we can be, we have to let go of all those little irritations that are actually external to ourselves and let go of that so that we can focus and prioritize on what is most important for us. Now that might be a project that we're doing, maybe that's some work that we're doing, maybe it's the dining room we're doing, family stuff. It might be your spiritual journey, and your priority today is to give yourself time to invest and embrace your spiritual self. Metatron always is helping us to be the best version of ourselves. But to do that, he reminds us we have to let go of the little irritations. You know, sometimes we might be in the kitchen and the dinner's not going quite right, or something falls on the floor. Like the other day, I opened my little pot of mandarins and the juice went everywhere. And I was a little bit grumpy, because now I've got to wipe it all down, because otherwise everything's sticky. Let go of that. It's not important. But those little things, when we're getting irritated, upset and annoyed, brings us down. So he says, let go of that, sweep over it, and focus on what's most important for you. Focus on your priorities. And he is supporting us in that, supporting us to stand in our priorities, stand in our alignment with what we need to be doing, supporting us, gently putting a loving hand in our back to push us forward, gently encouraging us to take that step up, take that step in an empowerment, so that we can be the very best versions of ourselves. Archangel Metatron is one of the big guys, but always has time for each of us. His vibration is amazing, and when you tune into Metatron's energy, he just... Sometimes I've had quite a lot of people over the years have said, actually, when they're tuning into Metatron, feel like they're stretching. When you close your eyes, if you're getting these beautiful purples, violets and magenta colours, know that's when he's really close. When we're feeling vulnerable or sad or insecure, he wraps his energy around us, comforting us, reminding us that we are important and that we're part of the one. So as you move forward through today and every day, just take a moment to tune into Archangel Metatron, because he is there for you. He's there for all of us, helping us to be the very best versions of ourselves. Thank you, darling ones, as always, for joining me. Thank you for your lovely comments, and I will do my best to get back to you today. I've got a second day of Angelic Reiki Master Practitioner, so beautiful day. My lovely students are going to be creating their Angelic Reiki Blessings grids today. They're going to be giving and receiving Angelic Reiki with the Divine Light Beings, and they get to receive their Angelic Reiki attunement meditation. So it's a very, very special day. So I hope you've got a special day ahead of yourself. And as I say, I hope you can find time for you, time to do the things that you love to do, connect with Archangel Metatron, and make a really beautiful day from this Sunday. But whatever you are doing, lovely ones, remember to be kind to yourself, nurture yourself, cherish each other, and I wish you love, light and angel blessings, and have a wonderful day.